back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in once again. First time tuning in, I drop new videos every week. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss this heat, because I got plenty more heat coming. And definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about today's video. Greatly appreciated. And if you're thinking about purchasing any holsters or flashlights, my affiliate links will be pinned in the comment section. Use my link, it'll help the channel out. Once again, greatly appreciated. And another great way to show your support for the channel is don't skip the ads, baby. Alright, let's get into it. You've seen from the title that I just wanted to give y'all some tips, especially if you're like a newer shooter. I have a few tips that definitely could help you out. It can help you be more accurate and a faster shooter. So I hope this video helps. Without further ado, we're going to jump on the table and I'm going to show you a close-up look of my grip and a few other fundamentals that will definitely be able to help you out. Let's get to it. Before we go any further, I want to show you that the firearm is clear. 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 Okay, now these tips that I'm going to show you, they don't just apply to the M&P Shield Plus. Obviously, they're going to be useful for pretty much any handgun that you shoot. The first tip that I'm going to show you is that every good shot starts with a good grip. The proper way to grip your gun. Take your shooting hand, 3 fingers down, obviously. Trigger finger out of the trigger guard. This is how you want this side to look. And then you're going to take this hand, come at it like this, 4 fingers down. Grip them all the way around. Hold it like this. Take the palm of your operating hand, press it up against here if you can, and take your thumb, run it along the side of the frame, just like so. If you can help it, you don't want it to touch the slide. You want it to be along the frame of the gun, just like this. And take your other thumb, press it like that on the top of it, and bam. This is the textbook grip. That pretty much works for most shooters. I've seen some people do different types of grips, but everybody has a different preference. But this grip here is the most universal grip that if you go to a teaching academy or training school, this is the grip that they're most likely going to show you. And of course, you want to be up high as you can. You don't want no space in between here. You don't want to shoot the gun like this because that makes it rock back, you know. You want to be up on it all the way, high as you can get. You can't stick nothing in there. And just squeeze tightly with both hands. You don't have to goddamn choke the gun out, but you know, you want to have a nice firm grip. The next tip is going to be to lock your wrist, because as you know, whenever you shoot, the gun is going to jump back. But if you lock your wrist, you can really control that recoil a lot better. I'm going to show you a video right now of the difference between if you shoot limp wrist versus when you shoot locked wrist. Okay, the first video is going to be limp wrist. Check it out. That's how you shoot if you don't lock your wrist. You see how long it takes you to come back down and get back on target? This next video is going to show you how much easier it will be to get back on target if you shoot locked wrist. Okay, you see how easier that would be. I was a lot faster with my shots, you know, and even with some more practice, you can get even faster than that. You know, it's all about repetition, practice. And whenever I say locked wrist, I don't mean fight the recoil, like every time you shoot, you jump like this, try to bring the gun back down. No, I just mean stiffen up your wrist before you shoot. That way, whenever the gun kicks back, it won't kick back nearly as much. Like you've seen in the video, perfect example. It just allows you to be more accurate and be a faster shooter. Okay, now the third tip that I want to show you is how to properly align the sights on your gun. I live by the saying of equal light, equal height. This is a picture of how the sights look on the front of your gun. right rear sight, left rear sight, front sight. You want equal light, meaning it's perfectly in the middle of the rear sights. And also equal height means they're all even at the top, meaning they're all equal in height. That's how you know you have the gun pointed straight at your target. Equal light in between the sights and equal height. Just like that. Equal light, equal height. And also whenever you point your sights at your target, you want to take that front sight and cover the target with it. Let's say I'm pointing the sights at this hole up here. You want to take that front sight and put it about right there. Cover it with that front sight, just like that. You do that, I promise you will put a bullet hole straight through that hole. Make that hole a little bit bigger, you know. That's how you know you have it pointed right at the target. Equal light, equal height, and also cover the target with the front sight. Get a good grip and lock your wrist, and I promise you, you will definitely hit your target. And also, last but not least, it comes down to the trigger pull as well. The trigger pull is very important because that's the last action that you do before the bullet leaves the barrel. You want that to be as steady as possible. And we all move a little bit, so don't feel bad if you kind of move a little bit. That's normal. Just do the best you can. You'll get better with practice, and just practice dry firing on pulling the trigger and having the gun move as minimal as possible. You might want to just put a little bullet on there or something and see how the gun didn't even move when I pulled the trigger. You know, you want to get that trigger pull as smooth as you possibly can, and you'll get better with practice, you know. Okay, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of everything we just went over. You want to start off with a firm grip up high on the gun. Come with this hand, cock it to the side, put it on there like that. Run your thumb across the frame of the grip and squeeze tight. That's how you want it to look, just like this. Don't forget to lock your wrist, line the sights up, equal light, equal height. Cover the target with your front sight, just like that, and pull the trigger as smooth as you possibly can. I promise you, with these 5 tips, you will definitely become a more accurate and quicker shooter. I guarantee it. If you didn't already know all 5 of these tips, then I promise you, this video will definitely help. That's gonna be it for my 5 tips for the new shooters. Let's jump back in front of the camera and end the video off. All right, family. I hope that video helped some new shooters out there, because I remember how it was when I first started shooting. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was actually still pretty decent with a Glock, but I remember when I got my first Smith & Wesson Shield. Oh my God, I couldn't hit nothing with that thing. I was like, something gotta be wrong with this gun, because I was way off. But like a few months later, after I learned a little more how to shoot, I took that same gun back to the range, and I was blown away at how accurate it was. Like, I was like, damn, I was bullseyeing, you know? So these guns are a lot more accurate than we are. So it just takes some practice to actually learn how to shoot them accurately. 9 times out of 10, the gun is accurate. It's just the shooter that's not accurate. So once you learn all of these tips, you'll be definitely on your way to becoming a more accurate and a quicker shooter. The next step after this video for you would be go get some training classes in, because you can learn how to stand there and shoot, you know, but an actual self-defense situation is a different story. You know, learning how to stand at a gun range and hit a target, that's just the first step. You know, so once you get some training classes in and stuff, work on your stance, work on hitting moving targets, moving while you're shooting, stuff like that, then you definitely will be one of the better shooters in the world, because most people don't even do all that. So that'll be your next step. Practice what you learned in this video, and then when you get a chance, extra money, go get some training classes in. If you liked anything about this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm. The video reaches more people. And also, if you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button, because I got plenty more heat coming, man. I would hate for you to miss out. And also, don't forget, Vetter holsters and flashlights. Affiliate links will be pinned in the comment section. Use my links to help the channel out. Greatly appreciated. Hey, that's going to be it for this video, family. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in a few more days because I got plenty more heat coming. Heat Nation. Until next time, we gonna holler.